Hi, guys, seekers of wisdom and truth. I am Chrissy, your guide through the ethereal realms of Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot. And today we focus on Pisces. Oh, yeah, who travels where the veil is thin and heart speaks louder than words, whose journey unfolds through the sacred reading where intuition and destiny intertwine. See what messages you have showing up. I release negative energy and it's hold on me. I reclaim my power. All right, call your energy back and bring back your power to be able to face the new things today that you're meant to face. You're on the right path. Push forward to what and who you want in life. So, whatever it is for career and whoever it is for love. You are destined for great things. It's about time to start believing in yourself and that you're capable of these great things. So believe in self. I mean, this nobody else is going to except for you. You need to believe in your capabilities. You have to believe in yourself and you be certain about who you are. And it's important to be authentic. Be who you are and don't be apologetic for who you are. I mean, there's only one of you, and everyone else is taken. So it's important that you don't pretend to be something you're not, because eventually that mask will fall and people will see you for who you really are, anyways. So it's important that you just be who you are right from the beginning and be okay with that. Be knowing that you have a dark side and a light side and how to maybe balance that so it's in a good spot, right? Face everything and rise. That's what fear stands for. So it's important to follow your heart. I like that too, because I feel like by facing everything within yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly about yourself, especially the ugly part, because eventually you will see other ugly people's things within themselves, and you'll notice it. You'll take notice of it because you've seen it already within yourself, or you will see other people in terms of what they've gone through based on what you've gone through. So you're going to see similarities and things just in their mannerism and the way they come across. And you may be somebody that's quite aware of those things. So let's just get maybe one or two more and we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. The kinder you are to people, more blessings you shall receive, open to receiving. So even if it's just a smile to somebody, just makes their day. You have no idea. They might be having a shit day and you smile over at them and they're like, cool, like, hey. Even if it's just a nice hi or whatever, just being approachable or even I know most people that are on the channel are one of those people that people gravitate to. So you may just walk into the room and people will just want to talk to you. So you're going to make mature decisions based on long-term loving future. So this is going to be maybe your person coming in for you if they haven't already. All right. You are in the right place at the right time for fruition. I like it. So we'll see where the scales tip for you. And this time around, I don't know if you noticed, I do have the Justice representative here, statue at the scales. This is Libra sign. However, I am a Capricorn. The reason I have it is because blind justice is here, and it's about doing what's right, having that moral compass. It's about how you treat other people, and the whole idea around the justice card, having that balance, paying your karmic debts, being responsible and owning up to it, and being honest with people and yourself. So one of the worst things you can do is lie to yourself. Even though you know you're lying, you might be trying to convince yourself of that lie as a way of trying to get by for a while. Eventually, you're going to have to get to that point where you just look at that and feel it and know it and let it go, right? So there has to be a way of moving forward in order to grow and let things go so those things don't You don't hang on and pull to the next relationship and project onto someone else. So we do have Pleiadian star seeds. Teachers, you are light workers. Your light shines love and creativity. So you teach others based on your light. So you may have sacred knowledge that you may be speaking to somebody. You don't know where it's coming from. You're just opening your mouth and all these things are coming out. You didn't think of any of these things. They're just kind of coming through you. And this may be that there's somebody that needs something that is needed to be said here, and you end up saying it, and you don't realize the impact of it until you see their face and how that may have impacted. It may have been everything they just needed to hear. So let's just see here on your career where that might go. We're going to look at how you feel about your person and how they feel about you. We're going to look at the good, the bad, the ugly, people that may be in and around you. And when I say ugly, I don't mean in terms of looks. I'm talking in terms of who they are and their soul. We're going to look at your career and finances, how this part may play out in here, and then, of course, the outcome. So let's just see what we have for your career at this time. Now, in this deck, there's mostly spiritual things, not all of it, but there may be spiritual things. You might be thinking about going back to school here, to study on oracle cards. So you might be looking at maybe doing oracle cards for yourself, maybe having a platform, maybe starting a YouTube channel. This might be what you're doing at this time, or you're thinking about going back to school to study for this. All right, let's see about your person. Ooh, okay, that one wants to come. Spirit's saying it's time to decide for your person at this point of what they may be wanting to do, and follow their heart's desire on what it is they want for their best life. And a lot of people don't think about what it is they would see for themselves as their best life, where that might be. Would you have your dream house? Would you have winnings of the lottery? Would you have the money to get to where you want to go? How are you going to get to the place you want to be? How are you going to make the money to get to there? And what is it you want for yourself as a dream job or what you want to do for a living? Perhaps you want to travel the world and see the world. Well, how are you going to do that? You have to figure out how you're going to get the money to do that. And then you have to work towards getting that done to have those things. So it's all about manifesting, and you can revise, revise, revise. Just remember, once you've asked for something, it's still going to come in. So even if you revise 5 times, it's important that you realize that all these other things are going to come in, and it might be a no, because maybe you haven't been patient to see if these are going to come in, first of all, or you've changed your mind along the way about, no, maybe I don't want that. I want this instead. Those other things are still going to come in. So even if you cancel them, they're not actually canceled. They're already in process of coming up. And then you can decide, or they can decide on whether they want to do this with you or whether you want to do this with them. So especially if it's in terms of love. All right, so it's about making a decision based on your heart's true desires. So really take the time to think about it before you write it. You can make point notes and stuff like that. And with my store, I'm still looking for suppliers. I have something else going on here that might make things different. So I'm looking into that still. So it may be a bit before my store actually opens now because of the tariffs that have been put on for cross-border things. So I'm looking at what I'm going to do for that still. All right, so your person is still having a time to decide. So make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So that's what they are maybe looking at this time. They might be a public speaker or do TED Talks or no affiliation to TED. But they might be teaching and inspiring young people to learn about certain things, and they might be a public speaker, maybe at their school, or do something along those lines, maybe bringing up things about what they can do for their dream job, or whatever the case is. They might be publicly speaking or going to all the schools and to bring attention or awareness to something here. And maybe about nutrition. You both are doing some healing work in the culinary skills. So this may be about how you are eating. And if you are doing oracle cards, there's a certain things that you should be doing in terms of that, and getting on this journey and doing the healing and doing all the things that you need to do. And one of them is eating properly and in order to connect with spirit. So there is that. So having what you put into your vessel is going to help you in the long run. You will learn this as you go. I mean, you can trash your body all you want if you want to. I mean, that's your right, but don't expect it to last long in the future if you don't take care of it now. So let's just have a look here at what this is coming through for you. Love language, acts of service. So you might like getting help in terms of projects, or you like to have the company maybe even just to wash the dishes or do cooking in the culinary aspect of things. Maybe your person can cook, you can cook, and you do dinner together as a way of bonding, sharing, and spending time with each other. Proposal of some sort. Your romance is about to evolve to the next level. Now, if you are already with your person and you have met them, there's different timelines for everybody. So perhaps they haven't shown up for you. Perhaps you have met them already and things are going well. You guys are maybe moved in together, or you're doing things together, dating, whatever the case is. They may want to propose to you. So let's just see. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe it's been a while. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards, so it's up to you to read between the lines, to discern and figure out what is for you and what is not. Whatever is not, toss it away for someone else. You're feeling this is a perfect match. Whoever this is coming in for you, let's just see. All right. Physical connection, that touchy, feely, wanting to hold hands, want those embraces, want those hugs, want those kisses, yeah. If you know what I mean. So that closeness, and people don't realize having that closeness, and depending on how you love, if you're one to love hard and you like that physical connection, and not just in the bedroom. I'm talking about in every day, where you show your love through how you interact with this person. And if it's just rubbing their back as you walk by, or slapping their ass, or whatever the case is, it is what it is for you. And that is a way of your love language. Just like you like to help other people, maybe you give acts of service to your person. Now, this could be how you like to be loved. This might be how you are fulfilled, okay? You like to have that physical connection of holding hands, showing affection in public, or however that is for you. And maybe you like people to help you with things. So, I mean, depending on what is what for you, you may do this for others, or this may be what you want done for you in order to be fulfilled. So, however it is, it's always important to figure out what it is that will fulfill your person in terms of that love language. All right, we have honest communication. So they may be thinking that they want somebody that's going to be honest with them. They may be thinking, maybe, can I trust to be honest with you? Is kind of maybe what this might be. This is a spirit soul path. So your souls are going to speak to one another on a level of, this is kind of for me, even past that twin flame journey. I feel like this is like a twin flame soulmate connection together, all wrapped up in one. It's like your souls know that this is what you're meant to be doing, and your relationship just keeps getting better and better and better and evolves. Manifesting the one. So they may have manifested you in, and just remember, you have that choice to say yes or no. And of course, with them manifesting you in, if they revise, they don't wait for you to come in. You come in, they may have already asked for someone else. I don't know. I mean, it can happen. So, but in my readings, this is who you're meant to be with. So if you're meant to be with them, it's going to end up that way. Okay, so this is what I've asked for my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to come in and contact me with for the messages for you. So somebody is manifesting the one. You are the one. They are manifesting. You are the one that shows up for them. You are going to give them what they want, and they are going to give you what you need. So divine timing, though. So hurry up and wait. And this may be somebody from your past or a past life, because rekindling is an old flame who returns. And divine timing, it is hurry up and wait, but it is for a reason. Now, usually it has something to do with somebody having to learn a lesson first, or finding something out about themselves in some way, shape, or form. Just like it is where it's not about the blame game, it's about what you learned in that situation. What did you learn about that person and about yourself? And how to navigate that next time if you come across somebody that is kind of like that. So let's just see what's on the bottom of the guided steps to great love. So your person is being guided into for you. You're both being guided together, but your person is in divine timing. So they may need to learn patience. They may have to learn something along the lines before they can come in for you. So it looks like it's them that is the one that's needed. They are the one being held back. So maybe it's you that has to learn something first. I don't know. You know your situation. I do not. It may not even make sense to me in the reading, but it might make sense to you. All right. Whoa. Great fortune is coming your way if you haven't already received it. So, wow, this is some type of success in terms of dala dala. This material abundance. You have taken action towards it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you've manifested this. Maybe this has come from generation to generation of wealth. Who knows? You know your story. So there's great fortune here, however you end up getting it. You may be expecting to get it at some point. Maybe it's an inheritance thing. I don't know. But it's time to put expectations to the side, because uh, sometimes when it comes to spirit bringing things in, it may not be exactly how you perceived it to come in, especially if you're not very specific about what you want. So I can make an example of this, and you may say, yeah, I want a boat. Well, you might end up with a rowboat if you're not explicit and specific about what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking in terms of a yacht, okay, and you end up with a rowboat. So things will come in depending on how you phrase it, how you say it, how you write it, however that shows up for you. But in terms of that, your expectations about this fortune may be a lot different than how it shows up. Okay. So let's just see. Maybe you're expecting this fortune to come in. And this may be why there's a waiting here, because you're not meant to wait for anything. You're meant to go towards whatever your dream life is. Yeah, there it is right there. There's that hold that I was feeling. Something's put on hold here. Okay, so there is somebody in your life that is not good for you. They might be taking your time, your knowledge, your kindness, whatever you're sharing, and they're not giving back. So, and they're kind of coming across like they like you, but really they may not. So they may like things about you, but they may not be on your side. They may not want good things for you, although they might say they do. Okay, so this is somebody that is really not the right kind of person to be around. So you might be needing to walk away from somebody because they're stopping this connection from coming in at this point. Your person is getting some type of gift or success here. It's a blessing. It's a gift. It's something that is given. So let's just see here. They're getting a blessing, and they might even be on this journey already to coming towards you. So let's just see what's going on here. They do have a message of concern, however, and that might be what's putting on the brakes. Maybe somebody is saying something about you to them. It may be this false person. So they may know your person. They may have somebody that knows your person, and they may be kind of trying to break something up here. There is going to be a change about this, though, with the 5, and then, of course, the change showing up in number 9. This is all about the change of your cycle coming to that end of getting towards that fulfillment. So, that universal love and attaining what you needed, you've made it kind of thing. So, let's just see. It's about a mature man who wants courtship with you. Now, this change is coming. They're thinking about this courtship, whoever it is that's coming in for you, and this false person might be trying to change their mind. Ooh, okay. It might be somebody that's very immature. So perhaps you know who this is. Perhaps it's somebody that isn't a child anymore. This might be your child that is an adult now. This may be maybe you never had children, but maybe this is somebody that doesn't have kids. This could be somebody that is immature or somebody younger than you. They may not be related to you. It might be your child. It may not be your child. It might be a child. Take it however that resonates for you. Let's see how this finances comes through with what you're going to be doing here. Let's look at your oracle cards. And then your person had inspiring as a teacher. So it could be teaching through healing. It could be teaching through spirituality and in terms of how that goes for manifesting and the rest of it. So let's just see what shows up for you. Oh, there's a transformation. So you're going to transform and get past whoever this person is. And I feel like your person is thinking about coming in and getting together with you. And perhaps this is where things go wrong because they may tell somebody that this is what they're doing. And that might get back to this false person that is around you. And they may not tell you about this person. They may try to go for this person themselves, or they may be not looking for your best interest in this. Maybe they don't like this person. Maybe they don't want you to have a win with this person. Whatever this is, they may not want this. Now, this might be where this fortune comes in for you, is maybe through this other person that may have it. So, in terms of love, and this might also be a reason why whoever's in your energy doesn't want this to come in for you. Okay, let's see. Ooh, star power and partnership. Yeah. I feel like because I'm talking about this person, this false person, this is why it's in the reverse. Star power and partnership. They don't want that for you. And it might be a celebrity. It may be somebody that is going to make it big, or that they don't want you to make it big and have this partnership, because that might be somebody who knows how to get to that point, or knows the business of what you want to get into, or whatever the case is. They don't want you to be a star. They don't want you to have any partnerships in love or otherwise. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. So I feel like this is um, you kind of looking past whatever this person might be telling you, or your person is looking past this. So in terms of your career, I feel like what might be holding you back is this person. They may be saying, "Why would you want to do tarot cards? Uh, you don't even really believe in that, do you? Oh, you're crazy, yada yada yada," telling everybody you're crazy. Whatever the case is, we lose people all the time because of our beliefs in how we do the world, right? And what our belief system is. Maybe it's reincarnation. Maybe it's about having lifetime after lifetime coming back and having whoever you were in life with last lifetime, you're meant to have those same people come back in just different ways. They might just look different, right? So either way, whatever it is that you believe in, and really all it is being in touch with spirit and having that connection to God or whatever your religion is. The reason I say spirit is because of everybody's religion. So whatever you believe in for that higher power that is above humanity, that, or if that higher self or whatever it is that you believe in, not everybody can see that or see that way of life where you're manifesting your best life. But what people don't realize is that most celebrities have done this. And that is how they are living their best life. Okay. So let's just say if there's a will, there's a way. If there's positivity in your life and you believe, anything can happen. All right, let's have a look. Independence. So managing their money themselves, and you may keep your own money. They may have their own money. In terms of this, maybe there is, especially if there's a fortune in regards to this, there may be a prenup or some kind of agreement that has to be made first. Doesn't mean you're not going to look after this person if they are your person. All right, love affair. Beware of love affairs at work. They rarely end well. So independence and love affairs. So they may be kind of concerned about working together. So you may not work together. You might end up having your own sort of money of where that source is for you, however you make your money. Flexibility. This person needs to be more flexible when it comes to things. Whatever method they have, says adapt slowly by using your versatility, compromise, adaption, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. So your person may go too fast. They aren't versatile, they don't compromise, whatever the case is when it comes to money. So you might be one to say, look, you know what, you need to keep your own money, I'll keep mine, and we'll work it out that way. Take on the role of leadership. Everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. So they may be saying, look, this is about love, this isn't about money, but you have to do you. If you feel you need to protect yourself in that regard, then do so. The gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities, use opportunities that arise, and you're both going to do so. So you have to decide on what you want to put forward in terms of this. Now, if they're just looking at you as a money pit, then that's not cool, but this is your person. So this is somebody you're going to be doing life with. So you may decide that that doesn't mean anything. Money doesn't mean anything to you, and you may put your money together. However, they may want some type of, they may not want to console you first about your money. So they may want to have their own money. So maybe they make their own money on their own way of however that is, teacher, whatever. You both are still going to do your own thing. So let's just see here how this outcome comes through here. Oh, yeah, there's protection. So you're going to protect yourself. I was saying that just a minute ago. And home. So you may be wanting to buy your own place. Now, it might be a part of deciding on where you're going to live and what you're going to do. Now, if you do oracle cards online, you can live anywhere as long as there's an internet. There's that new beginning. So you might be kind of up in the air of where to live. Maybe you can live anywhere. Where's your dream place to live? And you have the willpower to keep going on your oracle cards. Whoever you are here, Pisces, you're going to do what you need to do. There's that closure you need. Maybe this is going to be when you move away to find that new home. This is how you're going to get away from that false person. All right, financial health is going to do well. So I like this for you. Let's have a look at your person and the outcome for them. In terms of you and them, justice. There you go. So they're going to do the right thing. And it's going to change. I feel like this is they're They're one to be honest, so they're not going to lie to you. Okay, so yeah, there's that commitment. I like it. So they do want commitment, they do want that with you. And freedom. Okay, so they have the freedom to choose. Maybe they want freedom to do their own hobbies or whatever. You're gonna do you, they're gonna do them, and then you have where you kind of come together on it. And you might have them building a business that they want to do, or they want children. However, that is, no, it looks like a career. So they're going to build a career for themselves. So I feel like you're not going to work together here, Pisces, but however, you're going to have yours, they're going to have theirs, and then you're going to have together. Okay. And wow, passion. You're going to follow your heart's desire, what you're passionate about in terms of your best life and the dream job you want, and maybe even about the dream home or the destination of where that home might be. It might be somewhere in the world that you've always wanted to live. Maybe it's the Caribbean. Maybe it's a tropical. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a vacation place. I don't know. However, that is for you. So, is there anything I really need to clarify? I don't think so. I think it's pretty cut and dry. I don't know what you guys think, but we're gonna leave it there. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. All right, Pisces, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.